Selamat datang di Humbang Hasundutan, daerah yang sangat-sangat sejuk dan menarik. Kerajaan Sisingamangaraja ada di Humbang Hasundutan. Datanglah ke Humbang Hasundutan untuk minum kopi dengan kopi lintong, merasakan aroma kemenian yang harum.
Many interesting attractions to visit in Humbang Hasundutan Regency. Beautiful scenery, historical and cultural sites are found in Humbang Hasundutan Regency, especially the historic site and culture of King Sisingamangaraja. The Royal Palace of Sisingamangaraja is located in Simamora Village, Bhakti Raja Sub-District. It's estimated to reign from 1530 until 1907, centered in Bhakti Raja Sub-District. The King of Sisingamangaraja Palace was burned by the troops of Tuan Korau in 1825 and the Dutch troops in 1878, and rebuilt by the government and society since 1978. Inside the King Sisingamangaraja Palace, there is the tomb of King Sisingamangaraja 10 and 11, Rumah Bolon, Rumah Parsaktian, Sopo Bolon, Balai Pasogit, Sireja Oluan Monument, and Si Ungkap-Ungkapan Stone. The Royal Palace of Sisingamangaraja is a cultural diversity site of Geopark Caldera Toba, Si Ungkap-Ungkapan Stone being in the Royal Palace complex of Sisingamangaraja. Batu Si Ungkap-Ungkapan is one of the cultural heritages of Sisingamangaraja Kingdom in agriculture to determine the seeds of rice to be planted in Bhakti Raja Sub-District. Traditional chairman performs the ritual at Batu Si Ungkap-Ungkapan location. Then by the traditional chairman, Batu Si Ungkap-Ungkapan was opened. If there are red and eggs, then the seeds to be planted are the red rice. If the eggs are found in white, the seeds to be planted is the white rice. Tombak Sulu-Sulu is in Marbun Dolok Village, Bhakti Raja Sub-District. Tombak Sulu-Sulu is believed to be the birthplace of King Sisingamangaraja I. In this location, there is a rare tree named Hausakamadeha with very strong roots that tie the rocks in Tombak Sulu-Sulu. At Tombak Sulu-Sulu, there is a 250 million years old Mesozoic camping stone. This rock is the bedrock of Lake Toba from the eruption of Mount Toba or supervolcano Toba that erupted hundreds of millions of years ago. Hundul-Hundulan Stone is located in Sinambela Village, Bhakti Raja Sub-District. Hundul-Hundulan Stone is a large stone used by King Sisingamangaraja as he sits to observe the environment and sitting to lead the meeting. Hariyara Tukot is in Sinambela Village, Bhakti Raja Sub-District. Hariyara Tukot is a huge banyan tree inherited from King Sisingamangaraja I. Hariyara Tukot occurs from the stick of King Sisingamangaraja I, which is plucked into the ground and grows into a big tree. The leaves are unique, upside down, and can give a sign of something that will happen in the area, a good or a bad sign. Aik Sipangolu, which means life water, is believed to cure various diseases. Located in Simangulampe Village, Bhakti Raja Sub-District. It is said that Aik Sipangolu was created by King Sisingamangaraja I by sticking his wand to the ground to give drinking water to his thirsty elephant. Tombak Hatuaan is in Marbun Toruan Village, Bhakti Raja Sub-District. Tombak Hatuaan is the place to pray King Sisingamangaraja and King Bius if there is a long drought. People around the location Tombak Hatuaan respects the location and keep the sanctuary because it is still sacred. King Sisingamangaraja headquarters is in Pearaja, district of Parlilitan. After the Dutch burned Bakara, King Sisingamangaraja XII retreated to Polong, then to Lintang, and finally to Pearaja Parlilitan. At this location, King Sisingamangaraja XII set the tactics of war against invaders. In this location, there is a monument which is a monument to the struggle of King Sisingamangaraja XII, guard post, 2 buildings custom house, location map, and the remaining cannon barrel against the Dutch, and a spring named Pea Aik Tugal. There is also the legendary Aik Sibulbulung River, because it is the location of the shot of Princess Lopian, daughter of King Sisingamangaraja XII by Dutch troops, located in Sionomhudon, Sibulbulung village, Parlilitan sub-district. Mual Aik Rimokayu is a spring created by King Sisingamangaraja XII during guerrilla warfare against Dutch colonialists. This spring is very clear and fresh and believed to be efficacious to treat various diseases. Located in Sionomhudon Sibulbulung village, Parlilitan district. Tomb of 37 commander of the King Sisingamangaraja XII. Located in Tarabintang village, Tarabintang sub-district. This location is the grave of 37 commander of King Sisingamangaraja XII who died in the battle against the Dutch colonialists in the village of Tarabintang. These 37 troops are from Aceh and Tanah Batak. Tambok Aceh is a heritage object of King Sisingamangaraja XII with troops from Aceh during the guerrilla war against the Dutch colonizers. Tambok Aceh means Pond Aceh. Aceh troops use this location to pray. Located in Polong sub-district. The Partongguan King Sisingamangaraja XII is located in Sipitu Huta village, Polong sub-district. This location is where King Sisingamangaraja XII to rest or pray or martonggo before continuing his journey to other areas. Sarcophagus. There are several stone graves or sarcophagi in Tipang village. Based on the genealogy of the clans in Tipang village, it can be estimated that the age of the sarcophagus is about 300 years. Some sarcophagi are located in Tipang village, Bakti Raja sub-district, and Polong sub-district. Village or settlement. Huta is a community resident that comes from one family, one ancestor. Huta in Humbang Hasundutan Regency has the uniqueness of the rowing wall made of stake stone or parik with stone gate. Panorama of Bakara Valley is a very beautiful natural attraction in Humbang Hasundutan. Along the road to Bakti Raja, we are pampered with a beautiful panorama of nature and cool. Geologists say that Bakti Raja is the miniature geopark of the Toba caldera. In Bakti Raja district Humbang Hasundutan Regency, there are geodiversity, biodiversity, and cultural diversity. Geodiversity in Bakti Raja is characterized by the distribution of supervolcano Toba eruption around 74,000 years ago. In the Bakara Valley, there is a vast expanse of rice fields and two streams of the river Aik Silang and Aik Simangira, which blends into Lake Toba, the beautiful lake. In the Bakara Valley, there is a vast expanse of rice fields and two streams of the river Aik Silang and Aik Simangira, which blend into the beautiful Lake Toba. The potential of these two rivers is very large for the community, especially for the agriculture. The Aik Silang River is very potential for the development of water sport rafting tour due to the flow of the river and rocky. In this Bakti Raja area, we can visit various historical sites and Batak culture, especially the historical and cultural sites of King Sisingamangaraja. Aik Sitio-tio is in Si Unong-Unong Julu village, Bakti Raja sub-district. Aik Sitio-tio spring is a very clear water and never dry. Aik Sitio-tio is a geopark site of Toba caldera in Humbang Hasundutan. Geologists say that the occurrence of Aik Sitio-tio due to the intersections of lithology between the Tufa Toba aquifer with the basic metadesman rocks. The visitors who come to these locations are always amazed by spring and take the time to take a bath and drink the water directly. Janji Waterfall is water that falls from the hills on the edge of Lake Toba with a height of about 50 meters. Janji Waterfall is also a site geopark Toba caldera in Humbang Hasundutan. The water is clear and fresh, making it a very pleasant bath. The place is strategic because it is on the roadside to Panorama Tipang. Janji Waterfall is an excellent tour in Humbang Hasundutan Regency. Sipultak Hoda Waterfall. Tipang village becomes more beautiful because of the Sipultak Hoda Waterfall. The waterfall is terraced, it looks so high, the water is so very clear, flowing into Lake Toba, water Sipultak Hoda used by the community to irrigate rice fields. Rice paddy and Tipang village panorama. At Tipang Bakti Raja sub-district, There is a vast expanse of rice fields with traditional watering systems that are maintained until now. Irrigation system that become local wisdom in Tipang village, implemented by Marsiripa Mutual Cooperation System by Sihali Aik. This irrigation system is similar to Subak irrigation system in Bali. Simamora Island is located in Lake Toba in Tipang village, Bhakti Raja sub-district. The island is also a site geopark caldera Toba. Geologists say that the occurrence of Simamora Island was the result of the Toba supervolcano eruption 7,400 years ago. Simamora Island is estimated to be 10 hectares. Sirupungan Island is located at the tip of Tipang village, Bhakti Raja sub-district. The island is very exotic with beautiful beaches and clear water. Sipinsur tourism object. This location is a geopark caldera Toba site and is located in Pea Arum village, Paranginan sub-district. Sipinsur tourism object is a beautiful natural scenery located in the hills with an altitude of 1,113 meters above sea level with 4 hectares area. This place is a great location for recreation, camping, cross-country, and spiritual tourism. From Sipinsur, we can enjoy the exotic beauty of Lake Toba in Humbang Hasundutan Regency, Samosir Regency, North Tapanuli Regency, and Tobasa Regency. Available facilities are open stage for performance of various activities, children games, cottage or gazebo, hallway, mini kiosk for sale, jogging track, and parking location and lighting. Dolok Pesona is a beautiful natural panorama located in Panoguan Solo village, Lintong Nihuta sub-district adjacent to Sipinsur tourist attraction. From this location, we can enjoy the beautiful panorama of Lake Toba. This location has been visited by the President of the Republic of Indonesia, Mr. Haji Insinyur Joko Widodo, and several ministers in order to review the location of the development plan Taman Bunga Nusantara. Sitabunan Cave is a very interesting artificial cave located on the walls of the hills of Lake Toba. From this place, we can see the beautiful Lake Toba, located in Sihonongan village, Paranginan sub-district. Tao Silosung and Tao Sipinggan are two lakes in Lintong Nihuta sub-districts with beautiful natural beauty. This lake is also a lake of legend because according to folklore, the occurrence of this lake is because of the two brothers who fight each other's supernatural powers, who threw a mortar then happened Tao Silosung, and the other threw the plate then happened Tao Sipinggan. Dolok Pinapan is a mountain that belongs to the Bukit Barisan area. Dolok Pinapan has gold content and since hundreds of years ago has been exploited traditionally. Besides enjoying the cool nature of Dolok Pinapan, the rice fields in Dolok Pinapan Valley make the atmosphere more fun and feel at home. Aik Polung Waterfall in Pakat. Polung Waterfall is a 30 meters waterfall with white sandy beaches and beautiful natural atmosphere and surrounded by green trees make this place very good for tourist destinations. Aik Simongo is a large and beautiful river located in Parlilitan sub-district. Besides has clear water, this river has great potential to be developed into the location of rafting and now has been utilized for power plant. Simolap Waterfall is located in Baringin village about 14.5 km from the capital sub-districts of Parlilitan. Simolap Waterfall has a uniqueness, where this waterfall has 7 levels that make the atmosphere in this place more cool, and the green trees surrounding the waterfall make this place more beautiful. Simar Papang Waterfall is a 150 height beautiful waterfall. To get to this waterfall can be reached by motorcycle from Sionom Hudon village about 1 hour. Rendang kuda or rendang horses. Humbang Hasundutan special culinary is rendang horse meat. Many restaurants in Dolok Sanggul provide rendang horse meat. The tradition of eating rendang horses has long been held in Humbang Hasundutan Regency. Humbang coffee is also famous for its fragrant aroma and its delicious flavor. Cafe Lintong is one of the most famous coffee in Humbang Hasundutan, even to the European. The delicious of the flavor make the coffee more addictive and want to always to drink it. Naniura fish is also a meal that can be enjoyed in Humbang Hasundutan. Naniura fish is one of the unique cooking methods. Naniura fish is processed with spices and citrus or lemon juice. Arsik fish cooked with the special spices to produce a distinctive and different taste. Arsik fish can find in every restaurant of Humbang Hasundutan Regency. Water buffalo yogurt is a traditionally processed milk buffalo and is a typical Batak food. Dalinnya Horbo can be found in several restaurants located in Humbang Hasundutan Regency. Mie gomak is a culinary favorite of Batak people. Mie gomak noodles that are identical with spaghetti can be found in some kiosks and restaurants in Humbang Hasundutan Regency. Coffee is the main commodity of Humbang Hasundutan Regency. The altitude of more than 1,000 meters above sea level, with an average temperature of 70 degrees Celsius until 25 degrees Celsius, and supported by soil structure, make the coffee plant fertile life in Humbang Hasundutan Regency with excellent quality. In almost all sub-districts, we can find coffee plantation. Kopi Lintong or Lintong coffee, one of the coffee variants of Humbang Hasundutan Regency, which has been famous to foreign countries. Humbang Hasundutan Regency is also known as the biggest incense producer in Tanah Batak. Incense fertilize in Humbang Hasundutan Regency and become one of superior commodities from Humbang Hasundutan Regency with special quality. The incense producing area are located in several sub-districts in Humbang Hasundutan Regency, namely Parlilitan, Polung, Dolok Sanggul, Onang Ganjang, Sijama Polang, and Pakat sub-districts. Incense is used as raw materials of medicines, perfume raw materials, as well as for the purposes of religious and cultural ritual. Incense from Humbang Hasundutan is distributed to Java and other islands in Indonesia and even to foreign countries. In Humbang Hasundutan Regency, we can see the expanse of rice field that stretch widely belong to the people. In Humbang Hasundutan Regency, we can see the expanse of rice field that stretch widely belong to the people. Generally, rice paddy is still traditional. Paddy rice fields are also the main attraction in tourism. Vegetables and crops such as chilies, onions, potatoes, and others also thrive in Humbang Hasundutan Regency. The landscape of vegetables and crops is also an amazing sight for tourists. Although the results are still traded in traditional market for family needs, but the future is expected to become a tourist attraction of interest to tourists who visit Humbang Hasundutan Regency. The condition of the road to Humbang Hasundutan has been improved, including the road to the tourist object to support the development of Humbang Hasundutan tourism. Opening new road access from Silangit Airport to Sipinsur, Dolok Pesona, and then Bhakti Raja. Maintenance and construction of tourist objects, conservation and development history site, and culture of King Sisingamangaraja and others. Various lodging and hotel can be found in Humbang Hasundutan Regency. There are 11 units of hotel, 3 homestay, and dozens of restaurants. Travel agent office, banking, souvenir shop, car rental, coffee shop, motorboat, and other services that support tourism. Local culture is preserved in Humbang Hasundutan Regency. Traditional event is very often we meet that can be a tourist attraction in Humbang Hasundutan. Eriks, polite hospitality is a tradition of the Humbang Hasundutan community. There is tourism information in the form of booklet, leaflet, map, video, billboards, social media, and tourist information center to introduce tourism and culture potential of Humbang Hasundutan Regency. Handicraft like wood carvings, packaged coffee, and so on are also available. Art galleries that performing cultural attraction for tourists are also available at Humbang Hasundutan. Hopefully, tourism Humbang Hasundutan can evolve to realize the prosperity of Humbang Hasundutan community. Let's come and enjoy the view of Humbang Hasundutan Regency. Horas, horas, horas.